it's been a fun bull run, but we'll see you guys in 4 years.
Yep. Bye,
Been
guys.
fun.
Sell it all. Take all your profits and just wait.
JC, good morning. How are you doing
Morning,
today, man?
Reptar. I'm doing good. You doing okay? Did you sleep okay? We stayed up late last night after.
Yeah, I did not sleep good last night at all. We were up very late last night in the Discord, but a lot of fun as always.
Yep.
But let's just get right into it, guys. Bull market over, all over X right now. It's over, guys. But realistically, we were just talking about this yesterday, guys. Expect pullbacks when things are just ripping relentlessly. We were joking yesterday about pump.fun down 50%, down another 15% today, guys. Ouch. If you bought Fartcoin, you are not happy right now, for sure. But
yeah, it's one of those. Sorry, guys. I mean, if you missed it for that 19 seconds that everything was up, sorry. That's it. That's the entire bull run. By the way, if you are brand new to crypto and you're like, I'm just searching random YouTube videos and you came across us, we are 100% joking. Okay.
I hope it was obvious enough.
But if you don't know the crypto space, this is what happens in a bull run. We have a couple of days of things going through the roof. Then we have consolidation. Then we have some more up. Then we have some consolidation. We'll be up and down and up and down. It's not uncommon to see a 20 to 30% candle one day. It just happens. Like down. It just happens. And it's people taking profits. It's people taking, it's the really, really big boys taking advantage of people that like to leverage trade. And
And that's why this morning, guys, we were checking out Twitter. We're checking out the daily news. And a lot of people, kind of surprisingly freaking out. A lot of people trolling, don't get me wrong, too. But, this is expected. Like, everyone on the team saw this coming. We knew that there was going to be a bit of a correction. We talked about short squeezes, yesterday and the day before.
Morning, Mr. Gray. Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome, man. Obviously healthy correction. This is a good time where if you missed out on a couple of these projects that you're really feeling FOMO for, obviously the dips are good entries. But a lot of, we're probably going to see this throughout the weekend. A little bit of correction, people taking profits. But this by no means means that we're done at all. So
no, and we should always say, because there are lawyers out there and also stupid people looking to blame other people. We're not financial advisors. We're two random dudes on the internet. I'm literally a random dude in my basement. Don't take anything we say as financial advice of what you should do with your money. You need to talk to actual financial advisors and planners and people who have, certifications and all the stuff like that. So don't.
This is the janitor's closet, okay, guys?
We are literally the janitors who clean the floors for the people that do all that stuff. So if you do anything based on what we say or do, that's on you. That's not on us. That's on you. So.
Love the disclaimer. But again, guys, if you're feeling nervous, my favorite thing to do is just zoom out. Realize where we're actually at in the markets right now. Things are still going very well.
I want to reiterate something. Looking at this map, this is the monthly, and you go, oh man, I'm too late because Pingu already went up 3x. So if you bought it, if you bought $1,000 worth of Pingu, now it's worth $3,000. I'm too late. I want to give you an example that I heard the other day, and it illustrates the point. If you had the worst timing ever of every single person on the planet, and you bought the very tippy top of the wick of the highest candle of Bitcoin for the last 3 cycles, if you bought 1 Bitcoin or an equal amount of Bitcoin, but if you bought 1 Bitcoin at the very, like you bought the highest, no one bought higher than you in the last 3 cycles. If you bought 1 Bitcoin each time, that would be 3 Bitcoin total, you would still be up 4 times in value. So just zoom out.
remember, guys, even if you bought the top and sold the bottom every single cycle, you're still up. And that's the
No,
beauty of
if you sold at the bottom, you're not up. Just buy and
well, yeah,
hold. Buy and hold.
fair, fair. If you
I mean,
sold,
if
sorry,
you bought
you
at
missed it.
69,000 and sold at 16,000, you're not up. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but math, I mean, it's hard, and but get some more caffeine.
The math is not mathing. But guys, so yeah, the obviously zoom out. We are still very excited about where the markets are going in the next few months. But one thing I really wanted to talk about was a big announcement that happened last night when we were in the middle of game night. And I'm going to go ahead and share this if I can find it. Let's go right here. Is this it? Yes, share. So, a tweet from the
Ooh.
other side, guys. So we are pretty involved in the other side. We've played around with Faraway's ecosystem when they were doing stuff with the lands. We've had lands for a couple years now since they did the mint, and exciting stuff, guys. It looks like we are going to have a surprise meeting at the clubhouse. And I mean, come on, look at that. How can you not love that? So this is going to be Friday, the 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys have a land,
Actually, that should be Eastern Daylight Time. Anyway, go ahead.
oh yeah, you're right. No, we actually ran into an issue with
Stupid.
that, so that's a good
Yeah, we
distinction.
did.
But yeah, guys. So if you don't know, the other side is from Yuga Labs. It is the biggest metaverse project, or it has the biggest IP attached to it. And they've been really building out. They've been updating some of their assets for 3D. I and some of the other community members had the opportunity to play in this ecosystem. I believe it was like 6 months ago. So they've been in
When we
development.
ran around their little metaverse, whatever,
Yep.
that was
And
crazy. That was really fun. By the way, we realize that there are a lot of people that are brand new to crypto at all. So who is other side? Like what? Who's Yuga Labs? Why do we care? Why is this a big deal?
it's fair. I got to remember we have newbies.
If you're new,
But
we're trying to help get information out there.
so Otherside is owned by Yuga Labs, who is the company behind the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They own a lot of other NFT projects besides just those IPs, but Yuga is a huge company.
Did they buy CryptoPunks? Did they merge?
They did. They
Ooh.
purchased the CryptoPunks IP. They also work with a couple other projects that are big, like World of Women. They work with them on the metaverse. I'll pull up the trailer here in a second, but essentially they're creating a multi-project metaverse where other projects can come in, purchase land, and build on them. So we've been waiting a long time to get the opportunity to get into this ecosystem and start building something for Alpha Origins. We have tons of assets. You guys, most of you that are with the community know I worked in game design for a while, so a lot of my portfolio, my assets have already built, are already ready to go. We're just going to kind of find a way to, implement different things. We have a ton of ideas of what we're going to do, but the other side is probably the one metaverse ecosystem I am the most bullish on. You have the creatures associated with it. We're going to have to do a full video on this, and we are going to be doing a full video because there's a lot to this ecosystem, guys. They're updating their 2D lands into 3D environments now, because obviously it's going to be a 3D metaverse. There's just so much to come, and I love seeing this because this shows that they're building in, all the different, they're using something I'm very familiar with. Let's just say that. So when it comes to building, we're going to be really ready to kind of get into this ecosystem and start building out. I mean, just the variety in the lands is insane, guys. They put a lot of time and a lot of money into this, and we're really excited to kind of see where things go from here.
Shameless
So,
plug. We should shameless plug because we do have a contest going on with our Discord.
Oh, I almost forgot. Of course, we're gonna shameless plug.
So we should plug that. If you're not in our Discord, that's on all of the links are in our link tree on the YouTube channel. But this month we've had a social media engagement kind of blitz contest, and whichever of our members has the most engagements across our social medias will be winning their very own other deed. So we
Yeah.
believe in the Otherside project and the Yuga Labs ecosystem, and the faraway ecosystem is tied into that. So we've been playing across those for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a big one for sure. And again, this is a huge ecosystem, guys. We've been involved with Faraway before. I mean, look, I got the pendant right here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Okay, forgot I was even wearing it.
Yeah,
Wearing
I
it all
saw
the
that
time.
yesterday and didn't mention it. That's a limited edition Yuga Labs pendant.
Yeah, and guys, again, the other side, we gave away a couple Maras at game night last night, and the whole Mara ecosystem, the Faraway ecosystem, other side, the amount of depth that the ecosystem has is like really what's gotten our attention. And we are going to be actively building and participating when they launch. And we are definitely going to be there tomorrow when they have their special announcement. So we will give you guys some details on what that's all about.
Yep, we'll see. Hopefully, we can get some alpha for you. Let you know. Obviously, that's today is Thursday, man. What happened to this week?
It's been a rough week for us, guys. Sorry. As you can see, me and JC both have bedhead. You know, we've been,
Shut up.
it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week for us, guys, just getting everything on track. But it's been exciting. I mean, we've really, you know, we love all the support we've gotten from the channel so far. We are going to continue to build things out. And obviously, everything in Discord's been as fun as always. So, if you guys aren't in the Discord, definitely get in there. It's free, and we're not even going to ask you for money.
No, in fact, we will give you money usually.
I know it's almost too good to be true. It reminds me of my Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy TikTok. You know, if only there was a magical land.
Right. Let's see. Anything interesting? I'm just scrolling through some news here just to see what's going on today. I saw where Trump is planning on going to the Federal Reserve today, hopefully to kick some people in the butt, because we would love it for multiple reasons if we could get interest rates lower. But typically, as far as the crypto markets respond over the last, I've been in crypto since 2017. That's when I first got my interest. So, what I've observed and what other countless smarter people than me have observed is that as the Fed Reserve rates go down, it becomes cheaper to borrow money. So the big boy investors who want to, borrow money to invest, because that's what they do. They borrow money at cheap because they can make a higher percentage return than what they're paying in interest. So as the interest goes down, they're more willing to borrow money for riskier things. And right now, crypto in general, some things are less risky, but crypto in general is risky. And so as interest rates come down, money flowing into crypto goes up, and that's good for our bags. So let's, there's other, macroeconomic stuff. Yeah. World economy. Yeah. Just pump my bags. That's it. That's all I want.
I think Trump needs to go investigate Fort Knox if you're gonna go and investigate.
What happened to that? Like,
see what's in there. There's a couple other things I wanted to investigate too that we can't talk about.
I seem to remember lots of we're gonna go and we're gonna count all the gold and we're gonna audit the banks and we're gonna audit the Fed and we're gonna audit Fort Knox. Yeah, has that happened yet? No, it has not.
They probably did, and they're like, "Oh shit, there's nothing in here."
We audited, and we can't tell people that. So I just want them to revalue our gold holdings, like if we have them or not. I mean, sure, we're just going to believe we have them, but I don't know. We talked about this, a couple of months ago. What now? It's like our gold stockpile was valued at $60 an ounce, and gold is like $3,000 an ounce.
Why?
I need to take my shoes off.
The math is not math.
Right. I don't know.
But yeah, guys, I mean, regardless, there is a lot of exciting stuff going on right now, and not only GameFi, but just the markets in general. Just keep paying attention. That's like the only piece of advice that we're going to give you guys is pay attention to what is going on in the news. Pay attention to prices. Pay attention to what these projects are actually doing.
Find some people in the social media space. Find on X. My particular place where I go for news is usually YouTube, because there's some great people out there that put out good content. Do a little research and like scroll back through their history and see what they've said and the calls that they made. And if they keep getting crap wrong and they're obviously just making clickbaity titles, don't follow them for information. You follow them for entertainment. But find some people that are giving you good information and good takes and good reads, and check in on them and see what they're saying and go, okay, so they said this, that, and use your brain. Use your brain. It's very smart.
And we encourage all of you to check in on our picks of the past and use that to gauge us.
I wasn't gonna say that you should follow.
Well,
us.
I'm gonna.
But you should definitely get our not financial advice and follow
guys,
DJ.
You go on YouTube for 20 minutes, there's going to be 30 different people telling you 100 different coins to buy. You know, it's overwhelming. And it's a lot easier to make those decisions when you're educated. And that's really kind of what our goal is here, is we're just trying to, you know, keep people up to speed with what's going on in the news, keep people educated, so then you guys have the resources and tools to make your own either terrible or life-changing financial
Ice is here. Hey, Ice says a mysterious crypto account bought $54,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2011. Good Lord.
Satoshi.
How many Bitcoin could you get for $54,000 in 2011?
Dude, it had to have
Hundreds of
been
thousands?
I was going to say, because in 2013 it was at like 4,000. So it must have been couple $100 a Bitcoin somewhere.
Bitcoin get to 4,000 in 2013?
The top of the last, I don't know. I'd have to double check.
Yeah.
It could be wrong,
but yeah, he sold all of his Bitcoin this past week for $9.6 billion. He held way longer than I would have.
9.6 billion.
The guy's been holding for 14 years.
Bet he didn't sell all of it. Bet.
I don't know, but I'd be happy cashing out 100% for $9.6 billion.
That's just like, at that point, it's like money's not real anymore. It's just
right.
like you put it into an account, you get 3% interest on it for the rest of your life, and you're set.
Right,
but
like you're living off the interest, and the interest is $150 million a year. I think I could live off that. And
that's the thing, guys. There's these stories.
Oh, wow. Here you go.
Ice
did the math. 80,819 Bitcoin.
It's insanity.
I'm not kidding you. I would have sold that at if I got in at 2011 and in 2014 it went to $4,000 a token, I'd have sold it.
And that's kind of, I think that's like what we can end on for today, is just like, it doesn't seem like it's real sometimes. It doesn't seem like it's going to go to those levels. You know, when people joke and talk about XRP going to 10,000, we know that's not going to happen. But
what if it did?
If XRP goes to $100, I probably won't be surprised. Again, very, very lots of caveats to that, but realistically, nobody really knows how high a lot of these projects are going to go. And right now we are still very early in the bull cycle. So personally, what I'm doing is I'm finding my favorite projects that I see big money is investing in, and just playing around in those ecosystems and finding some smaller cap projects that I like in those main ecosystems.
Yeah, splash around with the whales. I'm sorry, like Google, IBM, NVIDIA, Boeing.
They know something.
They're not.
I don't know.
They're not buying Fartcoin.
Yeah, they didn't buy Pump.fun. So, no offense to anyone that bought Pump.fun. Pangu or Ape are my meme coin picks, if you guys wanted to know. Pangu and Ape token. Ape token is going to melt faces. Someone clip this. Someone clip it somewhere.
Yeah.
Melting faces on Ape.
Bring the Indiana Jones gif. anyway.
Yep. And right now, their whole ecosystem is basically associated with NFTs, so they're just not getting a ton of attention. But when I see Pangu, who is very, Pudgy Penguins is such an established brand.
Yeah.
I saw a Pudgy Penguin sticker hanging on a random bathroom wall in a gas station I went to. They're everywhere.
Did we talk yesterday on the morning show about the fact that this is like the second NFT cycle ever, or was that a different?
Yeah. So I think that a lot of these NFTs that are getting absolutely wrecked right now, they're going to go into real price discovery this next cycle because people are starting to see the utility. Some projects, are delivering on utilities and promises that they made. So I do think, obviously, it's a cycle. So we're going to have alt season, and then we're going to see that bleed back out into Web3 gaming NFTs. All of the Web3 gaming projects are waiting to release these updates because they're waiting for the bull run.
Yep.
I mean, it just makes sense. Like, they want to put these new updates out and get people's attention when people are paying attention to Web3 gaming. Right now, they're not.
The way it worked last cycle was like the first time NFTs saw a lot of exposure. And so, at least for me and several people that I talked to, people were like, okay, my bags are up. My Ethereum is up. So let me park this in an asset that looks like it's going to grow in value over time. And so that's why people were buying the Bored Apes and the Crypto Punks or whatever. No one knew that NFTs were going to take a 90% nosedive just like the market. So this is really we're paying attention to see how NFTs in the form of just digital artwork with or without utility, like what do they do? Some of them are coming back. Some of them are taking off. Some of them will never come back. But I think you're right. There are some of these projects that they're just waiting. They built in the bottom of the bear because it was cheaper, but they also accumulated. And so what they're doing, and heck, what I'm personally doing, I'm waiting for the value of my bags to go up so I can take some of that profit and use it to build more.
Exactly. And right now, people are still in ETH. People are still in the big money's still in ETH. Some people are jumping ship and going right for memes, which is why I think we're seeing some of these meme coins go because they're trying to get ahead of the pack. But
did anybody make a Coldplay caught meme token?
No, we're gonna mention it this morning.
Surely someone did. I mean,
token sales going live this morning, guys.
I don't know.
I did make
Hot to a Girl was like made instantly, so it's like, come on.
I mean, I did make a pretty funny AI picture of I replaced them with Jerome Powell and Gary Gensler holding each other. So that was like the highlight of my day right there.
That was a good one. And just so we can make sure we get canceled and chased around by all the big boys with money, let's just say that Jerome Powell, he's not in charge of anything. He's just a mouthpiece. It's the big boys that, by the way, do you Reptar, you're a conspiracy guy, and this is going to get us canceled and like black helicopters over our houses.
Oh God, we made it right to the end.
Right. Do you know who formed the Federal Reserve?
See, I to my understanding, it was the CIA.
No.
No?
The CIA didn't exist. It was.
Yeah, I know this. Why am I blanking?
It was a group of 7 people that represented about 25% of the wealth in the world. Bank of England, European Central Bank, whoever Mr. Morgan was, like J.P. Morgan was founded by Mr. Morgan.
The guy.
Somebody Chase, like you've heard of Morgan. It used to be Morgan Chase. Now they've separated, but those guys, their families, the Rothschild family, who owns half of the banks in Europe. Anyway, they formed the Federal Reserve.
So why is it called the Federal Reserve?
Because they literally came up with a name that sounded like it was official government stuff. It's not. It's a private bank.
So they lied.
No, they can call it whatever they want to. I can call myself Supreme Emperor, of Couchland, but I don't have the political influence to make that official. So All right, now
Now,
that we're canceled,
yeah, you want to bring up the list next? Maybe talk about Diddy.
all right, I'm gonna go hide in my bunker now.
Well, guys,
let's see.
this was definitely unhinged as always. Remember,
Oh,
this
Lordy.
is not a professional operation, not yet, but we do appreciate all you guys that came out for the live show in the chat. We are going to be continuing to do this Tuesday through Fridays. We will have another live show tomorrow morning, and we're going to keep on doing this until until you guys finally decide to get in here and get in the Discord and figure out what is going on.
Right. But please, you know, do the YouTube thing. Click the buttons if you want. If you don't, that's cool too.
How about this? Don't subscribe. Don't like.
You
reverse
should unsubscribe.
No, don't say that. I
Oh.
saw a YouTuber. I was watching YouTube earlier, and the subscriber was like, "Go ahead and don't like the video and make sure to unsubscribe." And I'm like half tempted to unsubscribe now.
Clicky.
Calling my bluff right now.
Yeah. Ladies, gentlemen, purple giraffes. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you in the morning. Come get in the Discord, hang out with us. Please, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll try and bring them up to the next morning show. If you're watching live, thanks for being here, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
See you guys.
Let me click the right thing to end the stream today.